Hello, everybody. Welcome to PlayPod 2. We're figuring shit out. This is
One,
Katie.
two.
Come, Katie, come this way.
Mm.
Very professional PlayPods.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna interview Katie. Katie, this is Katie. She's a genius artist.
Hello.
Oh, they can't hear me.
They can't hear you without your microphone.
Okay, so what we want to talk about in the interview today is either A, how do you know if you have a crush versus you just know somebody that's not abusive? And another option would be, what was the other option we were talking about? Remember in the parking lot?
In the parking lot.
What was it? I was like, oh, should it be this? Remember? It was like, yeah, let's do it about this.
Fuck. It
Fuck,
was
I
so
guess,
good.
I guess we just
too.
need to talk about this.
Shit.
Should. So, how do you know if? Wait, let's just bounce for a minute. Let's set the intention. Oh, I'm getting turned on. Kidding. Oh,
You have a crush on me?
I might. So how do you know? How do we know if we? I got wet. I really did.
You opened up the channel.
Welcome to the PlayPod channel. So how do you know? How do you know if you have a crush on somebody versus they're just a nice person that's not abusing you?
Yeah. How do you know?
Speak into both mics. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
What would you say, Katie? How do you know?
Well,
would you say that you've been around not nice people for most of your life?
I mean, that is a broad generalization.
I don't know. Do you feel like you've been mildly abused?
Maybe
most of your life?
like maybe just ever so subtly judged or something.
Oh, ever so subtly judged. I could agree with that. I felt most ever so subtly judged most of my life too.
We're in sync here. We're in sync.
Wow, yeah.
This is good.
This is good. And, you know, if we have been most of our lives mildly judged, then to be around a person that isn't judging us could feel like a crush. And meaning it could unlock your sexual energy and your life force in a way that you might think you want to like with them, you know? So how do you know? How do we know?
How do we know? How do you know that your crush, that attraction that you're feeling, isn't just for some other purpose?
Right. How do you know if the crush you're feeling, meaning the pulse, isn't for creative energy, healing energy, like, oh, this could be my best friend energy? How do you know if you should touch?
Yeah.
Because that's what it comes down to, right?
Is touching wrong? I mean, for me, it's a gateway.
The lights went out. Whoa, that is a gateway. Okay. Well, okay. So when you touched me,
yeah,
if we weren't being filmed, I would be asking, what does that mean?
Would you ask me that?
I mean, you don't touch me very much. We've been friends for years.
We went through some phases of touch.
All my, yeah. I feel like I might be crushing on you. That felt good. I mean, much more could feel good.
These could be healing hands. It could feel good to everybody. How do I know?
How do we know?
I don't know.
Well, what does the crush really mean? Does it mean that crotch to crotch?
Not necessarily, right? It's just like this feeling that's...
Your ears are cut out of the video.
Do I have ears?
Yeah. It's like this. That's crush energy.
That's crush energy. That's like, you know, it's like, you know what it is though? It's really just like excitement. It's like
joy?
Yeah. It's just like you become a total yes person no matter what it is. You're just like, yes.
Yeah, yes, like in love.
Yes.
I'm in love with this person. Yes. I can be in the state of love and not be abused, which could feel like a crush.
Yes.
And the moment that the conclusion is that just because we have a crush doesn't mean we need crotch to crotch.
Right. Right. Yeah. You might not even want that.
How do we know?
That is
the big question.
How do you know the difference?
How do you know if it's time to make a move? Oh, the confusion. Have we been in situations where we didn't know whether to do the thing? Like I guess it would be the lips. That would be a thing, right?
The lips
And then
would
the
be
crotch.
a gateway.
Lips and crotch.
Crotch.
Lips.
Lips and crotch.
Lips and crotch.
Both lips. The lips.
Lips and crotch.
Yeah.
Lips
both
and
sets.
crotch would be
So-
a crush. A real crush.
A real crush.
But like, who's to say lips and crotch is more valuable than art and videos?
And hugs.
Like, are we not making love right now?
Yeah.
I have a crush
What
on
about
you.
hugs?
She doesn't have a crush on me right now,
What are you
but
talking about?
you told me in the parking
I
lot.
didn't say I didn't have a crush on you.
You're just not that kind of crush. You
What?
don't want to touch my crotch.
I don't want to touch your crotch, but do
Do
you
you
want to
wanna?
touch my crotch?
Not now. I mean, anyway, okay, let's
Okay.
just. So, yeah, I mean, especially people growing up in cities and like, the way society is and being polite and kind, probably those, I know for me, I was intimidated by like people that were really loving because I was like, what does this mean? Do they like me? Do they
It's
love me?
confusing.
Like, do I need to
Oh,
marry them?
yeah.
Should I have their baby?
Right? It's confusing out there, in here.
It is.
Everywhere.
It is. And it's
Yeah.
okay to be confused. It means
Yeah.
it's an opening of the heart and the mind is
Yeah.
basically dying out and you're going into heart
Yeah.
energy. But I feel like the crotch and lip thing happens mutually, right?
Right.
Like
That's
it's
what
a mutual thing. You don't need to like
if you're just entering like in this open like let's say I have a crush on you, right? I just have a crush on your being. There's something about you that's
like you'll do anything for me.
You're attracting.
Like
there's
what?
like
What would it be like if you had a crush on me? A full on crush. What would
like
you,
I would just like
what would you do?
Oh, just like whatever you want to like
Whatever
you
whatever I want to do.
No.
Oh. That would be codependent.
No.
We don't want
Yeah,
to go
not
for codependent.
Like more like you would say something and I would get really excited about it. Like you'd be like, "Hey."
But that's not happening now.
But it does happen.
Oh, so you do have a crush on me.
It's possible.
Have I been pushing away? Have you been pushing away from love because you don't know whether it's a crush or not? So many ways to love and to crush and to share sexual energy.
And attraction. And maybe it just means we're supposed to make something really awesome together.
Like this.
Like this.
So let's conclude.
Okay. In conclusion.
In conclusion. I'm just going to be your echo.
Shoot, so I have to conclude. Okay. So in conclusion,
Yeah.
well, how I'm approaching it,
Yeah.
like, so say,
Yeah.
like, I feel really drawn to someone or
Yeah.
some energy or
Yeah.
like this thing that's like,
It's just
moving between us.
Mm.
Instead of just being like, okay, lips and crotch action, right?
Lips and
I'm
crotch.
like,
No.
I'm like just kind of dancing with it, you know? Just kind of like, where's it gonna go? You know? What is this?
What is this? And it could feel awkward and it could feel weird and it could feel
could lead you to those moments where
oh yeah. See, this is why the bouncy balls are great. So listen. No, you can come too. Okay. Let's do a close up because we're so important and especially what we're talking about.
So how do you know?
Well,
I'd like to hear in the comment section.
oh my God, you're interacting with them. That's so smart.
Right there.
I've become narcissistic.
You just talk.
I don't even ask. Yeah, I
You
just
don't know.
go full on. I'm an empath that's been
You're
traumatized,
just looking at yourself.
and therefore has been. Yeah, I'm looking at myself. I think I look pretty great right now.
Do.
Actually, this is pretty great.
The eyes.
I should probably wear this every
what's
day.
something really cool about you?
Oh my God!
If you wear a blue shirt,
yeah,
your eyes are blue. If you wear a gray shirt,
my eyes are gray.
When you wear a green shirt, girlfriend, your eyes are green, and it's so amazing. It's the coolest chameleon eyes I've ever seen.
It's because I'm a reptilian and I can shapeshift.
I'm just blue all the time.
But you're so bright.
Bright.
You're like blue bright.
Bright blue.
Bright blue. So listen, it's okay to just feel your juices flowing. It's your life force. It's your soul coming back into your body. And you can tell people, like,
It's
hey,
okay.
am I crushing on you?
It might
They'll
be.
love it. Everybody loves it when people crush on them.
It's so innocent, right?
It's so innocent.
Crushing on
My
someone
first
is
crush was when I was like 9.
so innocent.
Okay.
So that's
Can you
it.
press stop?
Yes. Thank you.
So, what did you learn from that interview or podcast we just did?
Yeah. Well,
Whatever that was.
I learned that there's a lot of confusion out there about crush energy and what to do with it.
Out there or in here?
Both. Definitely, if it's in here, it's out there. As within, so without.
Yeah, I'm confused. I realized that I've probably been dating people that I thought I had a crush on, but they were just being a little nicer to me than other people.
Yeah. And I feel like I've been crushing on people who are also just nice to everybody, you know?
Shit.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Shit.
Oh, this is on.